Today we will be focusing on yoga workout routine, building strength and flexibility through a series of yoga poses. Whether you're a beginner or an experienced yogi, this routine will help you find balance in both body and mind. Let's begin in child's pose, a calming and grounding pose. Start on your hands and knees with your toes touching and your knees hip-width apart. Lower your hips back towards your heels and stretch your arms forward, relaxing your forehead onto the mat. Take a few deep breaths here to warm up and center yourself. Sun Salutations. Now let's move into a series of Sun Salutations to warm up our entire body. From child's pose, come up to your hands and knees and then lift your hips up into downward facing dog. From there, inhale and step your right foot forward into a lunge. Reach your arms up towards the ceiling and then exhale to bring your hands back down to the mat. Step back to downward facing dog and then repeat on the other side. Warrior I. From downward facing dog, step your right foot forward into a lunge and then pivot your left foot to a 45-degree angle. Reach your arms up towards the ceiling and sink into Warrior I. Hold for a few breaths and then repeat on the other side. From Warrior I, open up your hips and arms to come into Warrior II. Warrior II, your front heel should be in line with your back arch. Hold for a few breaths and then repeat on the other side. From Warrior II, straighten your front leg and reach your right arm forward as you hinge at the hips to come into triangle pose. Keep your left arm extended towards the ceiling. Hold for a few breaths and then repeat on the other side. Tree pose. Now let's work on our balance with tree pose. Stand on one foot and bring the sole of the other foot to rest on your inner thigh. Bring your hands to your heart and find a focal point to help you balance. Hold for a few breaths and then repeat on the other side. Plank pose. From standing, come down to the mat and move into plank pose. Keep your hands shoulder width apart and your body in a straight line from your head to your heels. Engage your core muscles to help maintain the pose. Extended side angle pose. Start in a standing position with your feet hip-width apart. Step forward with your right leg and turn your left foot out 90 degrees. Align your right knee over your ankle and your left thigh parallel to the floor. Reach your right arm up to the sky and your left arm down to the floor, parallel to your right leg. Twist your torso to the right, bringing your right elbow towards your left knee. Hold for 5 to 10 breaths, then repeat on the other side. Bridge pose. Lie on your back with your knees bent and your feet flat on the floor. Press down through your heels and lift your hips up off the floor, coming into a bridge position. Hold for 5 to 10 breaths. Corpse pose. Lie on your back with your legs extended straight up to the ceiling and your arms at your sides, palms facing up. Close your eyes and relax your body, letting go of any tension. Hold for 5 to 10 minutes. Chaturanga Dandasana. From plank pose, lower your body down halfway to the ground and then push back up to plank pose. This is Chaturanga Dandasana, a pose that strengthens your arms and core. Upward facing dog. From Chaturanga, lift your chest up and straighten your arms to come into upward facing dog. Keep your thighs lifted off the mat and your shoulders away from your ears. Downward facing dog. From upward facing dog, tuck your toes under and lift your hips up to come back into downward facing dog. Hold for a few breaths and then repeat the entire sequence a few more times. Closing, Savasana. Now it's time to cool down and relax in Savasana, also known as corpse pose. Lie flat on your back with your arms and legs extended, and let go of any tension in your body. Close your eyes and take a few deep breaths. Stay here for a few minutes to allow your body and mind to fully relax. Congratulations! You have completed this yoga workout routine. Please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, comment and share, and I will see you in the next video.